welcome to my channel. My name is the Flower Child Tarot, aka Kindle, and in today's video we'll be focusing on the question why they find you attractive. This could be a crush or a significant other, it doesn't really matter. But before we get into this reading, I want to make a few disclaimers. My first disclaimer is I'm a very busy person and I usually don't have time to leave the timestamps down below. I'm sure my lovely members of my flower fam will leave it down below, or maybe just someone who happened to stumble upon this video. If you leave the timestamps, thank you so much for leaving them. I'm a very busy person. I have over 20 animals to care for daily, as well as a large family and a social life as well, so it's hard for me to do that, and so I just sometimes don't have the time. My other disclaimer is take what resonates. This is a simple reading, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for every single person and their dog. It's a general reading and it's not going to resonate. Not every piece of it's going to resonate, or it may not just resonate at all. Your energy just didn't get included into the pile. Like, it's hard to get hundreds or thousands of people's energies in 4 piles, you know what I'm saying? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't leave hate. Like, I don't need to hear if it doesn't resonate, and there's no need to dislike the video if it didn't resonate. Like, I get the drift. Like, it's fine. Like, you don't have to leave hate or dislike the video. Like, chill out, okay? So yeah, those are my disclaimers. Let's go ahead and get into the reading now. So I have 4 options here. Option number 1 is this beautiful little honey calcite. Option number 2 is this sodalite. And option number 3 is this little rose quartz heart. And then option number 4 is this aura quartz piece. So go ahead and go ahead and pause the video and meditate on the card piles. So yeah, don't pick with your eyes, guys. If you want the message to resonate, then don't pick on what crystal's most appealing to you. Take a deep breath, meditate on the question, open your eyes, and the first crystal you see is your message. So yeah. Alright, so we're going to get started with option number 1, or the honey calcite. So I'm going to go ahead and just move these little cards piles out here. Alright, hello, option number 1 are this beautiful little honey calcite piece. I'm just going to leave this right here so you guys can see the stone. Alright, so we have love makes a difference. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to where you guys can see it. Okay, there you guys go. And we have the look to your inner strength. We have the worth waiting for. I'm gonna move this back. I'm sorry guys, this is a little bit of a new setup, so it's a little like harder for me to get to fit it all in. We have the forgiveness card, and we also have the pride card. And then we'll read your tarot cards last. I look at oracle cards and tarot cards. Okay, so I feel like you're a very strong person. You're someone who's been through a lot in their life, and you're probably quite young, but you're a very old soul, and you're very mature and a very strong person. You've been through a lot in your life. Like, you've experienced a lot, whether it was when you were younger or you're experiencing a lot right now, but you're just a very strong person, and like, you've gone through so many situations in your life, and it's made you a very strong old soul. And you're very wise, and you have this very familiar energy, and you're someone who knows their boundaries. Like, I feel like you're a bit of maybe like a social justice warrior, and like, I see this woman, and she's like, I just picture this woman, and she has this beautiful curly hair. It's almost like an afro, and she has this just beautiful dark skin, and she is like, she looks so strong. Like, she's sitting like so, like, she's regal. Like, she's so regal, and like she looks so strong. Like that's the image that comes into my head. Like that doesn't mean that you have to be like Black or African American. That's just like, when I think of power, I think of someone who's just regal, and that's what I like. That's the image I get in my head when this like comes into my head. Like that's what I see. But like that doesn't mean that like you look like that. But like that's just what I get. Like just imagine just this woman like looking so regal and strong and in power, like just like so strong. Just like take a minute and think about like what strength means to you. Like it's just so strong. Like such a strong person who is so comfortable in their own skin and like so comfortable in their body and with their looks and with their personality, and won't change themselves for anyone else, and is unapologetically themselves, and doesn't care if people see them as weird or as angry or like whatever. Like you're just yourself, and you're weird and you're different like that, or you're just strong and like such an independent person. I get big Aquarian and Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, so you could be an air or fire sign, but like you are just like fiery, and you're so intelligent. Like you are intelligent, you have the wits, you're witty, you're very good with your words, you're extremely good with communication, and you're proud where you came from, you're proud of your background, you're proud of the clothes you wear, you're proud of the way you look. Like you are just proud of who you are, and you just have this strong energy, and it's this very strong personalities. And some people may be like, she has a really strong personality, or she's like really weird and like it's like stupid, or she's like really loud and like powerful and like overbearing and controlling and like super full of herself. That's people just jealous because like they don't have like the confidence that you radiate. Like they don't have the confidence, and like, you know, and you're someone who's just so like, while you have such this impactful, strong voice, you have as well, you're someone who knows that violence is not the answer. You're someone who, in order to get your message of strength around, you do so by love, while at the same time you're making sure that you're being heard. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so this is the vibe I get for you. So let's go ahead and look into the tarot cards to see what makes you, why they're attracted to you. We have the 5 of Wands, or 5 of Spring. Okay, yeah. Okay, I like this. And then we have the 7 of Wands, or 7 of Spring. You're very assertive with this fiery energy. And you have the Prince of Winter, or the Prince of Swords. Okay. Alright. You're an intellectual, you're very intelligent, and you're very quirky and different, and you have like this very dry sense of humor, and this like very quirky, unique sense of humor, and it's very like, wow, like bam, like your sense of humor is like very bam, and it's not like other people's sense of humor. Like it's different from other people's sense of humor. It's different. So yeah, you just definitely have this sense of humor where it's like different, but you're very intelligent and you're quirky. Yeah, you're quirky, and you're like very sporadic. Like you change your opinion all the time. Like you're very sporadic. Like you're never the same. Some days you're gonna be like a super sweet, and some day you're gonna like a super like salty version of you. But at the same time, you're always like truly authentic. You're like authentically yourself. Like you wouldn't change yourself for anyone. You wouldn't change yourself to like fit into like the norm. You know what I'm saying? You're also very assertive, and you're not afraid to back down. You're not afraid to stand up for what you believe in, and you don't care if you're doing it the way that other people, like you're courteous while you're doing this, but you still stand up for yourself and other people, and you're very like, you advocate for others, whether it is minorities or the LGBTQ plus community, whether it is immigration, or whether it's for animals, or whatever you're advocating for, or the environment. Like you're very like set in your opinions, but at the same time you're very respectful, and you're willing to listen to opposing opinions that may be different and difficult for you to understand. You still want to kind of hear everyone's opinions. You know what I'm saying? and you're a very free spirit, okay? You're free, and you free others from poverty or whatever it is, and you just help people feel free and get out of situations because you yourself have come out of a place of oppression or poverty or war or whatever it was. You have come out of that, and you want to help people that remind you of yourself in that situation, if that makes sense. Like, you want to help people that were in the situation that you were in. So that's what I see for you. Option number 1, be sure to subscribe if it resonated. Enjoy my beautiful flower fam. We accept everyone no matter what. We love everyone no matter what, and we celebrate diversity, and we're just the same. We are all the same. We are all souls going on the same path, and we accept everyone no matter what here. So subscribe, share with others if you think they like the video and they would like the messages. Be sure to like the video and subscribe down below. Comment as long as it's positive and kind. If it's mean or negative, there's no need to leave hate. There's no need to dislike the video. Just click off the video, be the bigger person. There's probably, I know for a fact, there's plenty of other readings like this one out there. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Bye. Alright, if you chose option number 2 or this little sodalite piece, let's see what's going on for you. Why they find you so attractive. We have romance. Like attracts like. I just see this like beautiful, like loving, warm person, okay? We have a flirt card. We have a humor card. We have a judgment card. You're like this like big teddy bear, okay? You're like this big teddy bear, and like all you want in life is love. Like, you just love everyone no matter what. Like, you love everyone no matter what. You're willing to listen to people, and you're just like such a good listener, okay? Like, you love everyone no matter what. You're a good listener. You have like this huge heart. You're such like a soft person. Like it's so like, you just like, you're not afraid to like cry in front of somebody. You're not afraid to just like cry because the other person is crying. Like, you're so like a teddy bear. Like, you're just so soft and you're so like innocent, and you're just like so emotionally attuned. Like, no one can lie to you because you have this bomb intuition, and like, you just know what's wrong with someone. Like, they don't even have to say, like, you just see them in work, you read into their energy, and you're like, oh yeah, I know she's having a hard day, like, everyone be nice to her. And you like sit down and you're like, okay, so you can't lie to me, I know something's wrong, so tell me. And everyone knows, like, if they can say, no, everything's right, like, everything's fine, like, I'm fine, like, there's no need to worry, and like, you will be like, boo, no, like, I know there's something wrong with you, I know there's something up, like, tell me now. And people are just so comfortable. Like, the person you're asking about is so comfortable, like, expressing their feelings towards you. Like, they don't trust people easily, but they can trust you, because like, you know some juicy stuff. Like, when I read into this energy, like, it reminds me of my own energy at the same time, because I'm soft, but I just don't show it unless like you get to know me. But anyway, going on to you guys, like, you guys like are such good listeners, and like, you guys know some juicy stuff on people, but you're so wise enough and you're so like respectful, because you know this is sensitive information for people. You can keep that to yourself, and you can keep that to, like, you keep that to yourself, and you know it's sensitive information. And if people ask you, so what did so-and-so say to you a few days ago, like, I want to know, and you're like, sorry, I'm not telling you because it's sensitive to that person, and I respect that person for not wanting to share this information and trusting me with this information, and I'm not going to be that person, because so many times you've opened up to people and they have told other people what you said, and it's caused a whole bunch of drama and essentially made you very sad or very worried. So you really keep that to yourself, okay? You keep other people's private information to yourself. You're also super funny. Like, you have this really fun, like, light humor to you. Like, you are an optimist. Like, you can look into times like times where things are dark or hard, and you will like just make these jokes that are so funny, but always timed correctly. Like, you're not making jokes when someone is having a breakdown, you know? Like, you make jokes to cheer up people, and you're just like such this warm optimist. And like, I keep seeing Phoebe from Friends. I don't even watch Friends, but Phoebe from Friends just came into my head. So like, maybe like you're like Phoebe from Friends. Like, you're just like, you have this humor and this optimistic nature and idealistic nature. Like, you're so imaginative and creative and like artistic, you know. And you're just like this rainbow, like the color, just rainbow comes in my head, like your energy, like your aura, you radiate this beautiful rainbow aura, and like you're super funky and cool, like different and unique, and like you don't let that, like that does not stop you, like you are, like you will not let anyone tell you can't be unique, like, you know what I'm saying? And you have this great judgment, like like you just you don't judge people, but at the same time you have this judgment where you know when someone's bad news and you're like, this person's bad news, like stay away from them. Like, you have this judgment, like, you know, like when something's off and wrong, like, yeah, and like you're so responsible at the same time, like although you're kind of like this like new soul, at the same time you have this really good judgment, and you know what's right from wrong, and you know when something's too much and when something's too far. Like, you just have really good judgment. And that's something beautiful about you. You're also very flirtatious and have this fun, airy energy, and like you just flirt. Sometimes you don't even know you flirt, and you flirt. Or like sometimes when people flirt with you, you don't even know that you're flirting, because like you flirt so much and you don't even know it. Like, you know, like you don't know when people are flirting with you. It's like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I see for the people who chose option number 2. Let's go ahead and look at your tarot cards. So I'm going to pick up these beautiful oracle cards we pulled. So let's look at this. We have the 8 of Summer, the 8 of Cups, 6 of Winter, or the 6 of Swords, and we have the Ace of Spring, or the Ace of Wands. Right. You just pursue your life happily. Like, I just see kind of skipping down. Like, I'm getting so much visuals today. This is different from me. I usually don't get as much visuals, but in this reading I'm getting a lot of visuals. I usually just know stuff. Whereas this, I'm getting visuals. It's kind of weird. It's different today. Anyway, I kind of see you just like skipping down like the golden like road, like the golden brick road, like, you know, Wizard of Oz, like Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd, like that. Like, I just see it kind of like skipping down. Like, you're just so happy all the time. Like, you're just like this cherub. Like, people want to protect you. You're so innocent. Like, people don't want you to get hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want you to get hurt. Like, you're just so like, you just have this energy, and it's just so pure, and it's so like just pure and different and cool, and it's just like, it's just pure, and like you're so positive, and like when someone's sad, you're like, don't worry, like something good will happen, like there's a positive change coming. Or like, you're such an optimist, and you make people look at like the good side of life. And you're also at the same time, you're a free spirit. Like, there is no home for you, and you love that. Like, you're all over. You travel a lot, or like you travel like maybe even on the astral plane, but like you like you're happy with what you have. Like, you practice gratitude daily, and like when life tells you that a person's toxic, you leave. I'm not saying that you know, like, you know when you've healed someone, and you know that you've healed someone at this point, and it's time for you to leave because there's bigger opportunities. I feel like a lot of us as healers, like, when you heal someone and you know that it's time for them to move on, and it's time for you to heal another person, you have to move on. It's hard for you because this person was your best friend, but you're just like, I healed you already, and there's so many other opportunities and so many other people out there. Like, you remind them of that. Like, I've healed you, you are a new person now, but it's just time for you to it's time for you to find other friends, and it's time for me to move on and heal a different person, because your healing journey is now up to you. Like, it's not in my hands anymore. Like, I've done the majority of the healing, but there's still healing that only you can do. Like, that's your energy, basically. You're a healer. So that's what I see for my lovelies who chose Sodalite, or the option number 2. So if you guys like the video, be sure to subscribe. My beautiful flower family, we are all of love, light, joy, and happiness, and we are such a beautiful, diverse family. So if you celebrate diversity, we like love everyone no matter what. Like, we do not care, like, as long as you're kind and positive. Like, we do not care. Like, we don't judge people's paths, and we don't judge people like at all. So we're a completely judgment free family, and be sure to subscribe down below to join my subscribers, aka my flower fam. That's what I call them, and we believe in flower power. Okay guys, so share the video if you think anyone would like the video, comment anything you want as long as it's positive, like the video if it resonated. If it didn't resonate or you just have something rude or negative to say, just go ahead and get off. Be the bigger person, keep your judgments to yourself. You don't have to dislike the video, you don't have to leave a nasty comment. It's as simple as that. So just click off the video, move on to your life. There's plenty of other readers who have the same video out there, so like there's no need to hate, like chill out. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. I send all of you guys out with positive light and positivity. So yeah. Alright, hello my beautiful lovelies who chose the Rose course. I just sounded like Chanel Divine Tarot. I just noticed I called you my beautiful lovelies. My flower fan. Sorry, I just don't know. I just noticed I said that. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what makes you attractive. We have new love, spiritual connection, calling in your soulmate, love. Okay. Wow. And we have trust. You're basically the same energy as the people who I pulled on before. Alright, let's go ahead and see what makes you attractive to them, to the person you're asking about. Okay, so you're you are a breath of fresh air in such a dim and dark world. Like, you know, like you are like, you know, we have all these people who are just clones of each other and they're not authentic to themselves. They don't have individuality to them. Like, they're not authentic to who they are. They're not authentic to themselves. And you're someone who you can go to the same person. Like, it is a different person, but they are the same person, if that makes sense. And you're like such a taste of fresh air. Like a taste of fresh air, a breath of fresh air, a taste of a new drink, you know? You were like so different and authentic to yourself. I know it says new love, but for me, I see someone who's true to themselves. You're such a spiritual person too. Like, you are growing spiritually, and you're someone who's like, I know I'm difficult right now, but give me time because I'm growing, I'm expanding every day, and every day I'm trying to be a better version of myself. That is what you live by. Like, you are trying to be a better version of themselves, like of yourself every single day, and you're growing daily, and you know, and you understand that about other people as well. You know that people may be having a bad day and they may be rude, and you're like, hey, like, you shouldn't judge them. Like, they're probably going through something right now, so just like, I know they're being rude, but like, they're going through something right now. Don't judge them because every single day they're growing bigger as a person themselves. So there's no reason to judge them, and they're changing every single day. So don't judge them. Like, you don't know the way they were yesterday. They could be different tomorrow as well. It's like, don't judge them. Like, let them be. Like, you're like, I've been in that situation before. I've been that rude, toxic person in people's lives before. But you're like, don't. And you're such a spiritual person. Like, everyone you come across, like, you make such a big impact on, like, because it is not a superficial, shallow connection for you. Like, you long for spiritual meaning in your relationships. You long for a spiritual connection. You want this telepathic connection, this connection on a different realm. Like, you want a deep, meaningful connection full of deep feelings. You don't want these superficial, let's just have fun, you know? Like, you're like this person that you can just like sit and like smoke weed with, you know, and like just talk with and just have these like incredibly deep intellectual conversations with. Like, it's just so amazing, like, the spiritual connection you have with people. And this person's think like you are their soulmate to them. They like, when the first time they saw you, they're like, this is like my soulmate. They may not even tell you that. Like, this person you may not even be dating yet, but like, you just have like this beautiful, like, I don't know, you like this spiritual connection, you know what I'm saying? Like, this spiritual connection. And you're someone who just loves everyone regardless of anything. Like, you just accept everyone. You just like chill out with people and you love them. Like, you don't care if they're part of the LGBTQ+. You don't care like what background they come from, you don't care what language they speak, you don't care what race they are. Like, you just sit down and you talk with everyone, and you treat everyone with love and respect, regardless of anything. Like, you just sit down and you're willing to listen to everyone from every background with every opinions, like every single opinion, and you treat everyone as a human with love and peace. Like, you let everyone just have love and peace. Like, you just listen to everyone without judgment, and you just trust that they trust in you. Like, people trust you so easily, like, because you're just like such this like calm, chill energy, and like people trust you. Like, they know they can trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know that you can, like, they can trust you. So yeah. Okay, let's go to see your tarot cards, and this will be the last cards for pulling today are your tarot cards. So we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Three of Swords, or the Three of Winter, and we have the Ten of Wands. You're someone who takes on a lot of stress. Like, you don't like help from other people. You're very original, and you like, for you, it's like you try to make every single thing you do like unique to yourself and original and like your idea. Like, you definitely you're very original to yourself and your opinions and your ideas, and you get really stressed all the time. You don't let other people help you. Like, you're very independent, and like you don't ask like basically help from anyone. Like, you're like, okay, like, you know, like, I'm sorry, but no, like, I'm fine, like, I don't need your help, like, I'm thriving right now. And sometimes like you don't tell people how you feel because you're like, I'm fine, like, tell me how you feel, it doesn't matter how I feel. Like, that's kind of how you roll, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you don't reach out to others as much as you should. You don't let people how you know. Like, you're so selfless, and you're so, like, have this humanitarian attitude to you. Like, you need to reach out to people and tell people how you feel, and not, like, leave it all cooped up, you know what I'm saying? You're just a very good communicator, you're very intelligent, and you're very, like, have this quirky intellectual attitude to you. So, yeah. That's what I see for my lovelies who chose option number 3, or the Rose Quartz Heart. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Be sure to subscribe down below and join my beautiful, diverse flower fam, aka my supporters or subscribers. We're not a cult, don't worry. I feel like when I say fam, when I say flower fam, I think of, like, the Manson family. So just know that we're not like that, and, like, we're not a cult. Okay, just disclaimer. But we like just celebrate diversity and uniqueness, and we love everyone here regardless of anything, and we support everyone, and we love each other, and we don't judge people's paths. Like, we just love everyone no matter what, and we support everyone. As long as you're not a jerk, there is no reason why you can't join the flower fam. And we're just basically all the same people going on a spiritual journey together, and watching each other grow, and celebrating that, and like recognizing that it's a beautiful thing in life, and just watching each other grow, and just supporting each other. And we're just very real and honest with each other, and like we value like honesty. I do, and I think a lot of my supporters do as well, my flower family members. So if you want to join my channel, be sure to subscribe down below, comment the video, comment anything positive and kind you have to say. I absolutely love reading comments as long as they're positive and kind. Like the video if it resonated. If you have nothing to say or didn't resonate, be the big person. Don't leave hate. Don't dislike the video. Just click off the video. Be the big person. There's like plenty of other people who have the same video, and I'm sure the message will resonate. It's as simple as that. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Bye. Last but not least, my lovelies who chose this beautiful little Aura Quartz piece, or option number 4. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for you. Okay. Act as if your partner is here. Have faith. Relationships, empathy, and you have attraction. You're very physically attractive, okay? Like, you're physically attractive, like, you're beautiful, like, on the outside, on the exterior, you're a very attractive person. But on the interior, you're just as attractive, or even more attractive. You have this empathy, okay? For every single situation, for every single, like, everything. Like, I feel like you're like, oh my god, it's a plant. Like, don't pick the plant, don't pick the flower. Let that flower live a life. Like, you know, like, you're someone who's just, like, very fun, loving, like peaceful, like hippie, like you're a pacifist, like you're someone who doesn't like confrontation. You have this very like kind of shy energy, but like you're someone who like don't crush the bug. Like why would you crush the bug when you could just put it in a cup and set it free outside? Like why would you do that? Like, you know, like you're someone who definitely like is like definitely, you could be vegan or vegetarian, but like you're someone who's just like, you have empathy for every single living creature, whether it's human or a bug or an animal or a plant. Like you have empathy for everything, and like you think every animal and every human and everything should have like a chance to explain themselves or live a life or enjoy the things that you enjoy in life. Like, you know, you're someone who's very like relationship oriented. Like you thrive the best when you're in relationships. Like you are someone who thrives the best in relationships. So you may find yourself having a lot of relationships, but the relationships you have are very long term and full of a lot of love and deep emotions, because you find yourself, you're very good at relationships. You're very good at making people feel at home, and you're very good at loving people. You're very good about relationships. You have very healthy relationships, I see. Like your relationships are very good, and you're very good at like keeping your relationships healthy and stable, and you're very good at just maintaining relationships, and you really thrive when you're in relationships. Like you're a very relationship oriented person. You need people in your life. Like you can't be by yourself, and I think that's something that you need to learn, is to basically have that. You're someone who's very faithful to themselves and faithful to others. You're a very faithful person. You have faith in situations and hope in other people that people may not have. Like that loner who, you know, you have hope that they'll find friends, or that mean person in your life, you have hope that they'll change their ways and be kind to people. Like you have hope and faith in people that they can do better, and you understand that like faith can move mountains, and you have faith in every single situation, no matter how hard it is. You have this faith, and you always find the bright side of things, and you're just very faithful. Like you're very like, your relationships for you are like very big too. Like, you know, like if you would, for you, you're like, what would I do if my boyfriend or girlfriend was here? Like what would I do? And basically saying like, you act as if your partner is there with you, you know, like you act like they're right beside you, and you know, or even your parents, like you have this respect. Okay, you have this respect for everything, and that's something beautiful about you. So let's go ahead and read into your tarot cards, and this will be the last thing. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, which is talking about yeah, okay, you're a multitasker. You can do multiple things at once. I feel like they tease you about that. You need to walk away from dishonest situations. So really know your worth, guys. Know your worth, and just know that, okay? You're someone who is a dreamer, okay? You're someone who's very magical. You have this magical essence with you. I see these beautiful pink tones with you. Like you're a dreamer. You have dreams. You follow your dreams. You just have like this magical essence to you, and you're like, you are very emotional at the same time as well, and you have wishes, and like you're like kind of like wish upon a star. Like you are very like, you have this fun like essence to you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I see for you, for the people who chose option number 4. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you want to join my beautiful flower family, which we celebrate diversity, and we accept everyone regardless of their path, regardless of anything, and we are super accepting of everyone, and as long as you're respectful and kind, you're welcome to join my beautiful family. So subscribe down below. Like the video if it resonated. Leave a comment as long as it's positive and kind. If you have nothing nice to say, nothing kind to say, there's no need to leave hate. It's simple as just clicking off the video and finding someone else and being the bigger person. So finding someone else that will read your cards. Like it's as simple as that. This is a general reading. Take what resonates. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Bye guys.